I've been a Ramones fan for years. Like many of comic book fans, my introduction to the Ramones was through their version of the song Spider Man. Um, Now, I didn't actually get um, immersed into the Ramones until around the early 2000s. And immediately I fell in love with the band. Um, I got some of their greatest hits albums and stuff because they were just around for so long. They had so many albums produced that, you know, I wanted the very best of their catalog. Um, and then a while back, I want to say it was around 2005, 2006. No, yeah, around 2005, 2006. Rob Zombie was producing a tribute album for them. And it's actually mentioned in the Metallica uh, some kind of monster documentary um, that he contacted the band and wanted them to do a song on the album. When I saw this album in the store, I immediately fell in love with it. Just the design of the um, case, the cover, and everything, and the music was awesome. Really great versions of some of the Ramones' biggest hits. It's definitely the album cover is definitely in the style of Rob Zombie. Um, and you know, there are a lot of tribute albums out there where the bands don't really do justice for the band they're paying tribute to. I feel this one, however, is by far the best tribute album ever. We're a Happy Family, a tribute to the Ramones. Let's take a minute to just appreciate that cover. Done in the Rat Fink style that Rob Zombie loves so much. Joey, Johnny, Dee Dee, and Marky, the Ramones. Now, this album has a lot of bands, a lot of grade A bands that are pay tribute to the Ramones. You have the Red Hot Chili Peppers doing Havana Affair, Rob Zombie doing Blitzkrieg Bop, of course, Eddie Vedder with Zeke, I Believe in Miracles, Metallica, 53rd and 3rd, Beat on the Brat by U2, Do You Remember Rock and Roll Radio by Kiss? Of course Kiss is going to do something that involves the words rock and roll. The KKK Took My Baby Away by Marilyn Manson. I Just Want to Have Something to Do by Garbage. Outsider by Green Day. And let me just say, what a perfect song for Green Day to do. It's very reminiscent of their style. It blends so easily. Same with 53rd and 3rd with Metallica and Blitzkrieg Bop for Rob Zombie. If you didn't know the Ramones, if you didn't know of the Ramones, you'd have a hard time determining whether these songs were originally part of these bands' catalog or not. Something to Believe In by the Pretenders. Sheena is a Punk Rocker by Rancid. I Want to Be Your Boyfriend by... Hang on. I'm having a little trouble reading this, guys. I'm getting old. There we go. Pete Yorn. I Want to Be Sedated by The Offspring. Here Today, Gone Tomorrow by Rooney. Return of Jackie and Judy by Tom Waits. This is also the limited edition bonus track, Daytime Dilemma by Eddie Vedder and Zeke. This was produced for release by Johnny Ramone and Rob Zombie. Executive producers Gary Kurfürst and Andy Good. And inside you have, it starts off with lyrics to Blitzkrieg Bop. You have the story of the Ramones. And shortly after this was released, I believe Johnny passed away. I think Joey passed away shortly before its release. But it's got, you've got photos of the Ramones inside, done in that punk rock style, collage type deal. Yeah, and it's a really cool album. I always loved this. Over the years, as with all forms of media and everything, I ended up losing most of my CDs, which really sucked. And I tried to keep the case for as long as I could. But unfortunately, what happens in moves, especially for me, got lost. And unfortunately, this album is not streaming on any music platform. I've tried looking for it. You just can't find it streaming. So I went on to Amazon and I found this for around $10. So I purchased it and I got it yesterday along with my Ramones shirts. I've always put off getting a Ramones shirt because it seemed to be too... It lost its meaning over the past several years. People wearing the shirts without knowing a damn thing about the band. Most of the kids today who wear Ramones shirts couldn't tell you a single song produced by the band. But I decided, here lately I've been wanting to add to my band t-shirt collection, and so I decided to order it. It's just the Ramones Presidential Seal logo t-shirt. Unfortunately, they came the same day. So let me show you the actual CD itself. Very simplistic design, very memorable design. I would play you some of the music on here, but I'm worried that it would get copyright stricken. I do also need to get a new CD stereo at some point soon, as the only thing I've got right now that can play this type of media is my PlayStation. So yeah, if you guys have a chance, if you're looking for older format music, especially music you can't find streaming, check out We're a Happy Family, a tribute to the Ramones.